Hello there, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Robocraft. Right now I'm testing out this absolutely rotten piece of tank. It's tippy, it's top heavy. It really doesn't pack much of a punch. It's badly armoured. Yeah, pretty much everything that you don't want out of a tank. Yeah, it's not good. So I think I've played 2 games in total so far, both with Orbital. So I'm going to look at that. It's hazardous to its own health. I've got too many wheels, I think. Okay, all right, I'll reduce some of the wheels. So I mean, fundamentally, what I've tried to do here is make something that that at least has a fighting chance. I mean, it's only a tier 1, so, you know, let's not get carried away. That has a fighting chance in the battles it's likely to take on. It's rubbish. It's absolutely terrible. I don't remember having built a tank this bad before. It's not got enough steering in it. I think I'll replace 2 of the drive wheels with extra steering. See how we get on. Anyway, I like SMGs as kind of a primary weapon because they are a little more forgiving when it comes to inaccuracy. You unload with a plasma and you miss, well, you're waiting for your next shot. Yeah, okay. Recent changes to SMGs in the game have meant that they're more effective at short range, so hopefully I get in there. Once I rebuild the robot, I'll talk a little bit more about you know, some actual build strategy. This has got some spacing in there using the triangular cubes in order to disperse damage, but there's nothing clever in here in the slightest. This is just to grind out some tier 1 tech points. Okay, let's. I'm going to go back and make a couple of changes, and then I shall see you on the battlefield. Please hold. Okay, second test. So, yes, we're a little bit more stable now. I've spaced the wheels out, got double steering at the front. This has made it a lot more stable. Don't get me wrong, it's still going to be fairly tippy because it's top heavy, but the distribution of weight is a little bit better. So I think, all told, I'm about ready to go and give this a spin. Out on the playing fields. Why bother with a radar at this early stage? Well, frankly, you know, IDing anything is more points, and points make progress. So, right, let's go get to work. Okay, this is an all tier 1 battle, relatively straightforward. Let's see what we're up against here. Okay, yes, what's that? Is that a plasma platform he's built there? It's slightly strange. Yeah, lots of really, really small level 1, tier 1 tanks. We could do all right here. Don't get me wrong, I'm not overly confident about this this piece of crud that I'm rolling around in, but we'll see how we get on. No, he's got SMGs on there. Doesn't make any sense at all. Never mind. Right, we'll go straight up the middle. Okay, so we got, you know, you've got a kind of standard wedge guy going on here. He's not packing quite as many weapons as I am. There we go. That's use dealt with, my friend. Let's back out of there a sec. Let someone soak it up for a minute. Obviously, player psychology comes into Robocraft actually more than you might think. If you're facing 2 tanks, one of them's heavily damaged and the other one isn't, you're going to be more inclined to go after the one that you might get the easy kill on. Yeah, see, he's tipped over, and I don't know what that wedge is up to. They've got a capture on. I might go back and see if I can interfere with that. Okay, so how have we held up? Not brilliantly. We, you know, the opening salvo didn't do so well. We got an assist on the kill. We didn't get the kill itself. We will have done a little bit of damage. I'm hoping that who's that Zarakaz there can actually make an impact in this defense. There we go. Shred this guy. So he's taking the damage. Oh, I'm not gonna come out of this in one piece. There we go, 2 kills there. Well, that's something. I'm not in much of a condition to continue fighting, but you know that'll do. And I think I'll hold it here. Just to stop any cheeky reds coming in while our team's got the capture on. Hopefully they'll do enough to get us finished. Chances are by this time in the battle, there's a high chance that that any remaining vehicles on the other side were knackered beyond belief. Okay, pretty good. Well. It was a positive move, let's put it that way. What have we got? First victory, tech tokens, nice. Like it. Okay, that wasn't too bad for a first pop. Right, should we get some more tech on board? No, I'll go straight into another battle. That one worked all right. Hopefully I can rejoin that same crowd and get straight in. That looks promising. And then after this next one, I think we'll do some improvement. We'll see what we're doing for tech. Okay, what do we got? We got another floater. Someone has spun out already. Right. I don't want to go up the middle. I don't have the range to go up the middle. Flanking is the best thing you can. No. You need to figure out the balance on your tank, Sunshine. Yes, you've got machine guns. You're very clever. Okay, now if we're quick, we can make it across the bridge and close range on anybody who's kind of mirroring this this route. Okay, suffice to say, they know I'm coming. And he's coming up to say hello. Here we go. Now, I did outgun him originally, but he had the better armor, and I've suffered as a result of that. Okay, smashing. Yeah, look at that. Pretty simplistic. Basically, just tier 2 blocks. In fact, I'm not even sure they're tier 2. They're just tier. I mean, they're available at tier 1, but level 2 blocks. This is quite nice. Built something that actually looks, you know, relatively decent, but it's not helping him out in the fight. I can't see our team coming out of this very well. Yeah, okay, I'm out of here. Right, back to the mothership. No, you're absolutely right. I don't like going in first. First tank to the battle usually gets shot to crap, and frankly, you know, if I can avoid that happening, so much the better. Now, this chap's gone with some heavy skirted kind of a dealio there, but I mean, as much as, yes, there's a lot of sense in protecting your drive, blast out of this. 2 on 1. Let's keep moving. Let's make a move here. Okay, alright. Well, we got a kill there. Yeah, what was I saying? Skirting. Yeah, skirting's all well and good, but it does interfere with your ability to maneuver. Alright, they've got a capture on it. It looks like we're going for the same. Tier 1, nobody bothering to defend at all. I'm not really in a position to fight particularly. Especially not from that side. I mean, my spaced armour, which I don't know if you can make it out from this angle, so I've got spaced armour internally. Oh, hello. And troublemaker. Okay, we're ahead in the capture. That's a good thing. Right, if I keep that facing to him, then I might just live through it. Is he still trying that angle? Nope, not so much. He's going to need to try something. Don't put me at the front, you git. How are we doing? Yeah, we've still got a little bit of armor left on that side. I'm not going to give him the easy kill there. No. You stay on here. You stay on here. We've got a... What have I actually got left? I've got 2 guns left now. Amazing. But we have got enough for the win. Yep, points win, but I'll take it. A win is a win. Good. Another kill, another win. Jolly good. And a few more tech tokens. Okay, cool. Right, so let's get a little bit of tech on the go here. We've only got 1100 RPs, which is nothing. So I've got the first armoured cube. Let's get the armoured prism as well. Try and keep me in the fight a little bit longer. I don't want the front mount SMG. I want the top mount SMG. Front mounteds just don't do it for me. Better wheels, 12. What have I got? 28. Let's get that one out of the way. And then I've got enough for the better guns. More firepower is absolutely the way I want to go. Right, cube depot. Let's go and get me... Let's get 10 of those and 10 of those. What's that? 200 out of my 1100. Yeah, okay. And then what can we get here? 365. How many of these can I afford? Just 2 for the moment. Well, I'll take them. Okay, I mean, the tank I've got is fine. I mean, it's largely doing the business because of the number of guns that it's got on there and because I'm not driving like an idiot. You know, you've got to make sure that whatever it is you're driving is stable and that it brings plenty of firepower to the party. If it can soak up a bit of damage at the same time, so much the better. But those 2 things alone will see you do better in more battles than anything else. So, what do we think? Total rebuild? No. Let's stick with this tank and just make a couple of changes. So, hardware, and let's get these 2s on board. Although saying that, I don't want them there. If you're going with split weapons in terms of, you know, you're using some that are a higher tech than others. Put your best ones in the places that survive the longest. Seems a relatively straightforward thing to suggest, but it does make a bit of a difference. Right, let's get some cubes of the armoured variety on here. Yep, nothing sophisticated in the way that we're laying cubes out for the time being. We're just going to use them to try and armor up some of the placements of weapons, so that those weapons can stay in the fight a little longer. Let's get these fellas here. Right, where do we want them? We don't particularly. There we go. Nope. Yes. No. Yes. There we are. Okay. All right. So by spacing them in that particular way, it means that if we take dead center hits here, it won't disperse the damage onto these steering wheels. It's not going to make a massive amount of difference, but you know, every little helps. Equally, we'll do a bit of this just to give it a little bit more, damage withstanding in the middle here. And what the hey? Let's stick a couple on the back. Kind of look like fins. They'll help a little, but not massively. Right, let's go take this thing and put it to work. Off we go. Okay, fundamentally the same tank, a little bit more firepower and a little bit more armor. Thank you, my friend. Okay, let's see how we get on here. I've got some fairly yeah, that's a nice piece of building there. Actually, since I last played this in any kind of a lengthy fashion, they have added quite a few more maps, so I'm not entirely map familiar. But that's okay, we're playing this as though we're an entirely noob to the situation. Let's cut through here since we get a little bit of cover from the landscape. Right, here we go. Easy target. This is why I love the top-mounted stuff as well, because it allows you to shoot no matter what aspect you're facing with. Okay, there's quite a few of them up here. Let's don't steer too quickly though. That's a problem. Right, what do we got here? If they've got a medic in here, that could be problematic. Oh, there we go. Yep, done. Anyway, 2 kills. That'll do. What's the tide of battle looking like? Oh, who's this person on their team who's got 5 kills? Clearly, he's well equipped. It's usually the measure of a... No, we've just got 1 guy left, have we? Oh, well, this is going to be short-lived. Do I even need to hang around to watch this? Yeah, it's actually quite good fun. Once you get up to higher tiers and you've got the points available to come down to a lower level again and just see what you can make while sticking within the tier capabilities. I'm quite happy with a couple of kills out of that. I mean, as mentioned, my tank is still a piece of crap at the moment, but it will improve. Okay, where should we go? I don't know this map either. Good. Yep, always nice to see a whole bunch of my teammates flipped to from the get-go. Oh, thank you for that. We should be able to power out of that. No, not so much. Okay, right. Terrific. Serves me right for criticising other people for being the wrong way up, I guess. Alright, let's just get off me, you nutbag. Yeah. New players. Love them. Alright, good show. I'd like to get into this fight, please. Right, let's roll. Stop mucking about. Interesting. What's he... And obviously we want to close the distance as much as possible, because that's where our weapons are most effective. We're going to die again, but let's see what we can do here. Now, interesting. So my two side guns are the ones kind of sticking in longest, along with those front-mounted ones. I guess most people are aiming for centre of mass. Now, despite the fact that I'm easy prey at the moment, they seem to be, I seem to be being ignored. Well, if any of our guys are capable of defending, maybe they'll hold them off. I'm going to go and try and get a little bit of capture on before I snuff it, which is pretty much a foregone conclusion. An enemy tank can just look at me funny and I'll be done. Still, you know, takes a licking. Gets a couple of kills in. Oh, hello. Are you... We've got one gun here. Can we win this fight? Let's give it a try. I'll give him a kill. But you're gonna have to learn to aim. Splendid. Good, as is so often the case, ending up with one wheel breakdancing in the middle of the enemy base. Terrific. Okay, that could have been worse. Another 2 kills. I like that. Keeps me positive. A few more tech tokens. Yeah. Where does that take us to? 9. Can we get anything that's worth a damn from 9? Tetra's more armour is always kind of handy. Armoured prisms. Yeah, the level 2 prism, that would help. Equally, what else have we got going on here? Don't have enough for any tier 3 SMGs yet, but that's, you know, possibly excessive anyway. I might go for these tier 2 prisms because they're kind of useful. What have we got? 9 points. Alright, we'll get the Tetra. Thus. And do we want the cube or do we want the prism? Let's get the... let's get the cube. I don't have enough tech points. Well, I'm not spending uber tech points. What do you mean I've got enough tech points? Oh, I haven't got any tier 2 tech points. Oh, okay, fine. Right, so in that case... yeah, we'll save up for extra wheels next time around. Okay, one more battle, I think. Okay, off we go. Right, what have we got? Your tank's too tippy, mate. It's always going to fall over. Yeah, anytime you build a tank, immediately take it to practice with, and you might think, well, I could just practice in the field. Yeah, but you're just going to waste time. I mean, whereas you might score a few tech points or a few resource points by heading out to battle straight away. Equally, you might spend the entire time upside down, hitting the reset every couple of seconds, and end up with nothing. So always make sure that your whatever vehicle you're rolling with is manoeuvrable. against this guy. He's well armoured, I'll give him that. There we go. I took a bit too much of a beating there. However, if I target the guns... There we go, sweet. Right, who got that last hit on me there? Interesting. Yep, someone's still damaging me. Well, this will draw them out. I'm not going to... whoa! Where's that coming from? They got something airborne. Yes, very hard to tell where they were. Miles away. Oh, okay. Lovely job. And here's one of ours using exactly the same methodology. I don't mind snipers. You know, they're people too. Okay, well, we had an abortive capture there. I couldn't see the dude who was shooting me up. If I'd have seen him straight away, there was the potential there that I might have been able to shoot him down. I mean, we got some erroneous lag going on here, or is everybody just discoing it a little bit? You know, I'm more inclined to suggest that it's lag. Yeah. I always build my tanks with kind of an anti-air approach as an initial consideration, and given how small these little guys are, it doesn't take too much effort to pop them, if you can find them. Can I be bothered watching these fools just do nothing? What else have we got left? And it's lagging. Right, back to the mothership. Hope you did well, fellas. Alright, smashing. Right, I'm going to go away and spend the tech points that I've managed to accumulate and spend a few more RPs and come up with a new tank design. Thanks very much for tuning in. I've been Colonel Failure. Let me know if you've got any tips and suggestions for this one. At the moment, I'm just going to build anything with wheels and a couple of guns in order to continue my kind of 2-to-1 kill ratio, and after that, we'll worry about building something that's, you know, actually clever. Thanks very much. I'll catch you next time. Cheerio.